Live from Las Vegas, broadcasting around the world. You're listening to Up is Higher Than Down with L.A. Walker. L.A. Walker. Raw and unfiltered conversations on how to give life's challenges the finger. Truth is your passport to emotional freedom. Give an eviction notice to negativity. Dump yesterday's garbage. Learn how to be positive, energized, healthy, and alive during these insanely unpredictable times. Look up, get up, stay up. Then help somebody else to get up. Remember, any part of up is higher than down. Now, broadcasting hope to the world, L.A. Walker.
Did you ever think life would become what it is today? No, never. Not in my wildest nightmares that I think we would be where we are right now. But we are here. So atop of our normal dilemmas, our normal challenges that come and, try to take us down, we are swallowing a pandemic. Not just a viral pandemic, but a social pandemic, a racial pandemic. This is absolutely horrifying. So, okay, we've said all that. That's great. But guess what? We're still alive and we want to live because living is the best job any of us have ever had. How do we go about doing that? Look up, get up, stay up. Up is higher than down. What does that actually mean? It means that looking up is an available option and we had better damn well choose it because we are suffocating under the pressure of life like never ever before. We have to decide that we are going to be determined, deliberate, and defiant in looking up, getting up, and staying up. This is an unprecedented time, and I cannot even believe that I've permitted myself to use the word unprecedented, which is a word I never ever want to hear again. What's right would be easier to list because everything is wrong. Every conceivable thing is wrong. You and I cannot stop any of these events, but what we can do is look up. So I'd like to equate it this way. Suppose you were out in the middle of an ocean. You went out on the ocean and thinking nothing about it. You swam. It was a beautiful day. Sun was shining. And then after you get in the middle of the ocean, time to turn around and go back, a storm comes up and it's a brutal storm. And it's a storm that frightens you. And there's sharks and things coming your way. You panic and forget to swim. And the only way that you can make it is either one or two ways. You either tread water or you get rescued. And you don't see any rescue in sight, so you darn well better tread water. That's what looking up is. Up is an option. Up is hope. And that's all we got, folks. We have hope. And we have to work every day to be deliberate, defiant, and determined to look up, to get up, and to stay up despite all of this insanity. So what we're going to do with this podcast is we together will look at some of the things that take us down, but we refuse to give them the power to keep us down. And there is one thing for sure that will take you down further than you've ever been in your entire life, and that's the loss of a loved one. I have my good friend here, Toshia Marvin, and together we're going to share our story with you on the loss of our loved ones and to tell you that there is life after death, your life. Toshia is a stage manager for one of the Las Vegas Strip's most exciting and interactive shows, Senior Frogs Drag Brunch and Supper Club. She's also known as Mama Toshia, as she and her dearly departed husband, Toby, became friends and family members to the community and loved by all. Toshia, here we are.
Barely.
We're here barely because we both have experienced the loss of our spouse, somebody that we loved more than anything.
More than life.
Pretty much.
More than ourselves. More than...
It's just difficult to explain how much. Unlimited amounts of love.
Truly.
How long were you with your husband?
I was with my husband 20 years. He died July 10th, 2017. How long were you with Terry?
30 years. And she just passed June 24th of 2020 this year.
She was an amazing lady.
Beautiful.
She had
Inside and
style.
out.
Terry had style.
She had style.
Terry had so much style.
Class.
I love the way Terry dressed.
Everybody did.
God.
Yeah. She was awesome.
And her hair, all her wigs. Oh, girl.
Yeah, no, she took a room over when she went in. I was just like, I'm just with her. Can I get the door for you?
Yeah. I'm with Terry.
Kind of like that.
I'm Terry's wife.
And your husband was so awesome, so gentle.
Yeah.
He was so warm.
Yeah, very loved by everybody. He looked like he would murder you.
If you just went on looks.
Oh, no. If you just went on looks, he looked like he'd murder you.
Right.
But the most protective, loving man anyone in the community ever met. You know what I mean? Like, and they'd walk up, you know, when we were working nightclubs, and they'd go, like, oh, my God, this guy is going to really,
It's going to be tough.
And they'd go, bring it in. Give me a hug.
He was.
And everybody go, oh.
He was so amazing.
Oh, no, he was. He was.
I know.
He was an angel.
It's amazing.
Yeah, 20 years, I never had a fight with a man either. Not one.
I can't say that.
Well, you're women. It's different.
That's right, baby.
We have hormones. Yeah, that's why my husband had no hormones. You know, it's testosterone.
Well, Terry and I could really get into it. And then we get into it.
Well, the makeup sex is
Yes,
always
it's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So, how did Toby pass?
Toby died of skin cancer, melanoma. He got sick one day. We were doing drag brunch, and we were also running Flair nightclub. And he thought he had the flu.
Okay.
And through a series of events and mishaps by doctors, from the time he was diagnosed to the time he passed was 8 weeks. So it was very, very fast.
I remember it was fast.
It was
we
fast.
were all shocked. We were like, what?
No.
What?
Yeah, it was real quick, which I'm thankful. You know what I mean?
In retrospect, yeah.
In retrospect, not at the time, but
no,
you know,
not.
now I'm thankful that he passed away quickly. You know, in the 8 weeks. And what did Terry die of?
Long and short, Terry died of Lewy body dementia, which she probably didn't have to die, but COVID and the hospital treatment that she received made her time very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Very, very painful.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah.
So the difference between you and I is that Terry and I knew that she was going to die. In fact, ironically, 2 months before she went into the hospital, she told me, she says, I'm going to die. And I was like, no, you're not. And I knew when she said that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I knew she knew, and I didn't want to accept it.
Yeah, I know.
And even when she said that, I had no idea that the progression of that was going to happen so quickly.
You know, the thing about it is, what's so messed up is we had a plan. We had our life or retirement plan. You know what I mean? We had that plan. This is what we're going to do. Like, Toby and I were going to go to Reno and retire. Like, we went on the river. We're like, okay, we're going to live in this flat. And we went, like, we scouted out. And then, you know, all of a sudden you're by yourself and you're like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. And then you wonder, will I ever have that again? Will I ever have?
You can't unless you make room for it. And that's why we're doing this. What has happened here today between us has just been therapeutic. I have always managed to take whatever ups and downs I have experienced and find the positive in it and keep going.
I know.
And keep going.
I know.
This, though, is requiring a lot of me. A lot. Much more than I ever thought that I even had.
It pulls strength. It pulls strength out of you that you didn't know you had.
Right.
You didn't know you could possibly. And that's another thing. When I tell people you have more strength than you know, you really do.
Toshia, hold that point. We'll be back right after this.
Hi guys, this is Tien. Listen, I don't know if you have been able to make your way over to lawalker.life on Facebook, but if you haven't, do yourself a favor, run over there and just read the snippets of her new book. She's writing a new book, and it is titled Seeing Beyond the Mess. I love it. A lot of the things that she wrote spoke to me personally, from things that she dealt with in her childhood to church business, church people, being a lesbian, growing up in the church, and worrying about what people say, worrying about what people are going to think, and so many things. Even her topic of speaking on her partner that was battling dementia. My mother, the love of my life, the love of my heart, is deep in a battle of dementia. And so it's just so many things that she spoke on reached me, grabbed me, and pulled me in. And if you're not first in line to get your book, when this book drops, if you're not first in line, you better be second in line. Because, yeah, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. It is.
You're listening to Up is Higher Than Down with L.A. Walker.
Hey, we're back with Toshia Marvin, and we're discussing life after death.
Yeah, we got to keep on living.
Gotta keep doing it. Best job I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Toshia, so you have been without your man now for 3 years.
Over 3 years, yeah.
Are you ready to start dating? Are you ready to allow love to come into your life?
Absolutely.
Now listen to you. That's awesome.
Absolutely. It's okay to let somebody else love you.
What type of man do you think would fit your life right now?
You know, I kind of want somebody aggressive. I kind of want somebody that says, hey, look, you're mine. You know what I mean?
Oh, you want to be handled.
A little bit, but
Yeah,
not too much.
not too
you know
much,
what I mean?
just a little bit.
Yeah. And somebody that can cook, that would be awesome.
I know, right? And clean.
And clean.
Yes.
And can fix a car. That would be great.
I'm not ready yet.
Right.
But if I were to be ready,
But if you were, tell me about it.
I want another Terry. I can't help it.
Oh, of course you do.
I
She
do.
set the standard so high.
She
How-
did.
How do you not?
She did. I
That's
need
a beautiful
someone
woman.
to talk with, not to, but with.
Yeah.
Someone that I can respect their opinion and they don't mind sharing it.
So you want somebody that you have that knows, like, music genres and things of your.
Yeah, and plays
yeah,
and
yeah,
a little politics and
Yeah.
little religion and likes people and is
Oh,
is
that's a big
right. and
That's
is
a big
and is
deal.
yes,
Yes, absolutely.
Is a quality person that has
Yeah.
integrity. Yes.
Integrity. Let's
Yes.
talk about integrity. You absolutely want to be with somebody with integrity.
I can't be with anyone that doesn't
because
have
you
it.
had somebody with integrity,
Yes,
and
I
it will
did.
never. Yeah, you can't.
I could not substitute that.
Nope.
There's no substitute.
I can't
for
either. I can't either. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
I need somebody who will forsake everything else for their integrity. I've done that. I've
Well, that's
passed up
what integrity-
opportunities and money
integrity
and things
is.
like that to keep my integrity because it's
Sure.
the most important thing I have.
I'm not ready yet, but I'm not closed to it.
Right.
And so
I get it.
And so if the universe and Terry, which I talk to all the time about,
Mm-hmm.
honey, you know who I am and what I like. When it's right, please point me to the, in that
She
direction.
will, though.
I believe she will.
She will.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
she will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Toby's gonna send somebody.
Yeah, I
My way.
believe it too. I believe it too.
Yeah.
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 We just want you to know that there is life after death. It's quite naturally, if you lose someone that you love, there's going to be days that you're going to be depressed and down and tearful. But, you've been afforded the opportunity to live. And so kind of like it's an obligation, since you've been given this great, beautiful gift of life, to go on and live. I mean, dying is going to take care of itself. Don't worry. it will happen. So.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. This isn't our home. When God says you got to go home, you got to go home.
You got to go.
And when we pass on, we get to be with the loved ones that left us. You get to be with Terry again. I get to be with Toby again someday. That's going to happen.
Okay, so here's a tricky one, right? Okay, you get to be with Terry again, get to be with Toby again. What if you fall in love with somebody else before you get to be with Terry again and Toby again?
It becomes a threesome.
You're going to have a mess in heaven. God's not going to have all that mess in heaven.
No, you got a threesome.
No. You're not going to get to heaven and be polyamorous. Let's just forget
It's
about
a threesome up in heaven.
Somebody sent me a message and asked me if I was polyamorous.
Do you even... Here's a deal.
Like, what is that?
Here's a deal.
What is
all...
Let me get the dictionary.
What is all of
this?
What is all this polyamorous...
I don't know.
I don't know, because there's so many identity... I don't want to identify. I'm like, oh, listen.
That's another podcast.
Listen.
I can't do that. How do you date now with COVID?
Oh, girl.
Because I don't know what your... Okay, so watch
Okay.
this. I don't know what your behaviors are. I don't know if you are living safely. I mean, it's enough to worry about if a person has an STD. Then you have to worry about COVID. Then you have to worry about, the people that they know. Are they living in honesty? All these things. It's like, wow, that complicates dating.
I'm going to tell you a deep, dark secret.
You're listening to Up is Higher Than Down with L.A. Walker.
I joined a dating site.
Oh, wow.
I did.
You're brave.
Yeah, but I don't actually go on dates because of COVID. So that was so stupid to join. No, seriously, because I'm like, what did I do? Like, it's not like I can go out and meet you because there's COVID going on.
Right.
So I have, you can't do it.
Right.
Yeah, so that wasn't too bright. So we have to...
Well, but that was very adventuresome of you.
It was, yeah.
I don't have that nerve. I'm still trying to cipher the people that I meet on Facebook, because a lot of people I have never met, and we enter and engage in some interesting conversations. But the truth is, I don't know you.
No, yeah.
And so I don't think I'm ready for online dating.
Yeah. Well, I have texting dates.
Okay.
Like, I have moments where we text and we tell each other about ourselves, but I can't actually go out and have dinner or lunch or coffee with anybody because I'm too scared of getting sick. You know what I mean? Like, I have my parents, I have my grandchildren. My children are safe, my grandchildren are safe, my parents are safe. I have to be concerned about my friends and family. Like, I can't go out, you know what I mean? I know my friends, my family, everybody wears a mask, washes their hands, sanitizes. That's what I got to be around. I don't know if this person is doing that.
And I don't want to worry about it.
I don't want to worry about it either.
No.
Yeah. So it's tough.
It's very tough. And then people have different political views now, so that's a
girl,
conversation.
that's another, because that will absolutely destroy everything. Look at
Everything.
It'll destroy everything. We know this.
So you have to have that conversation in the beginning.
I have.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, no, yeah.
If I'm dating, I would have to have that conversation.
That's what I do when I'm
If you're
texting
dating,
somebody.
have that conversation right
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
No, I start feeling them out. So, did you vote? So, yeah, what's going on? How do you feel about, and then you know whether you want to continue your conversations with them or not. Or I have telephone calls, you know what I mean, where we just talk.
Do you think that you would be able to commingle your funds with somebody else? See?
No,
Yes.
girl,
A lot of stuff that you,
no.
A lot of stuff that you did before that you just won't
was
do again.
cool, but no. Oh, what a great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen. I don't want
never
that.
gonna happen.
No, not that I don't want a partner. I want somebody. No, we are not. No, I don't want you to know what I make. I don't want you to know what I spend. because I had somebody that didn't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
that's never gonna happen again. And I know
That's
this,
where we were.
or that's my mindset anyway.
At this stage of my life, no one can tell me what to spend my money on. I am not even interested in what you think on any level. I don't
No.
care whether it's a lover, a friend, a church co-worker, or whatever. I don't care what you think about my money.
I know.
That's my money.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I want to do with it.
that's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, I can't do that. Can't do that.
No, and and I'm sorry. For me, I want somebody who has a job, is financially stable. You know, I don't want to support anybody. I really don't.
Not.
Right. Okay, thank you.
No.
I don't want to support somebody.
No.
You know what I mean? And I want somebody to spoil me, not necessarily financially, but I want somebody to spoil me with attention or, you know, whatever. Like, I don't give it my coffee creamer. I don't care. Flowers. I don't give a shit. But, you know, I'm just at that age where I sit there and think to myself, should I be so picky? And then I'm like, yeah, I really don't care. You know what I mean?
Well, the reality for me is I have to be picky because if I don't get what I want the way that I want it, I'm going to be disappointed. And it's going to haunt me inside. So
Yeah.
So even if I'm with you and the relationship is not satisfying to me. So
Yeah.
So why should I eat a hot dog when I know I like chicken?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work at all.
No, not
Nah.
even a little bit. So
Yeah.
I
Isn't
have
it
to
funny how we are now? Like, we're just like, here's how it went for us. Here's what we want. And we're not going to settle. We don't care.
No,
You
because
know, we don't care about our
already-
age or anything else. We just don't care. We don't care.
I don't care because I've already been loved. I've already been adored. I've
Exactly.
already been
We had that.
taken care of. I've already had someone that I could trust and believe in. I've already had that. And so
Yeah.
the only thing that you can do is either surpass it or be equal. But I'm not going for less.
Girl, if I
don't
surpass,
need to do it.
If I ever surpassed what I had, my mind would be blown.
I'm open to that.
Oh my God! I don't even think it's possible. I don't even think it's possible.
Well,
But
all things are possible.
I welcome the challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, why not?
Yeah.
Call us. Call us.
Call us.
All right, well, we hope that we've brought a little bit of insight and a little joy to your day.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for our part 2 of There Is Life After Death. And don't forget to please go to Facebook. Up is Higher Than Down. Leave your comments, your suggestions, and your advice, because after all, none of us knows everything. We need each other.
I know.
So
do
if you
need
have
each other.
something that you'd like to add, we'd love to hear it.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Tasha.
Thank you, LA.
All right.
Love you, sister.
Love you too. Ciao.
Ciao, baby.
To follow up, make comments, discuss today's podcast, or find out how you can become a guest and share your victory over a negative life event, follow LA Walker. Up is Higher Than Down on Facebook. Look up, get up, stay up. Remember, any part of up is higher than down.